In my very short life so far, there are very few games that not only have I wanted to replay, but replatinum. But this one game, which ironically was my first platinum, got a remaster. And I didn't make a video the first time I platinumed it, so I'm going to make a video now. So let's get straight into Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered's Platinum Trophy. Released November 12th, 2020 by Insomniac Games, Spider-Man re-released with great reception, ignoring the face change. With only a total of 51 trophies to get the platinum, but 79 overall, including DLCs and the remaster trophies, I will just probably be focusing on the main trophies and platinum, because I'm lazy like that. But I will probably get some along the way, so if you see trophies pop that aren't counting towards a total number, don't mind them. With a difficulty of 3 out of 10, and the trophies being story and collectible based mainly, with a few miscellaneous near the end, let's get into my second experience with Marvel Spider-Man. Getting right into it, we see the new face, and I'll be honest, it's kind of grown on me now since playing Spider-Man 2 and just in general. Like, yes, the old face is pretty good, but I've gotten used to this new face, so I can handle it. Moving on though to our first taste of combat, and taking on Fisk, that big bold idiot, we kind of breeze through his compound, taking on all the baddies, and breeze through the boss fight, which is still a pretty good boss fight. But yeah, once we beat Kingpin, we get our first trophy. It then briskly moves us to meeting Otto, our partner in science and our mentor, who I'm sure will have no repercussions of anything he is doing and is not important to the story at all. So let's just focus on our first introduction to the collectibles of the game with some backpacks, and also the first looks at the multiple suits we can unlock during the whole game, which is got a trophy related to it. Now, doing more tutorial stuff and getting introduced to like fist bases or crimes around the city, you get tokens from doing each of these things, and I now have enough tokens to get my first gadget upgrade, which is a trophy. Now, while doing the random crimes around the city, I get another trophy for perfectly dodging my 10th attack, which is just basically using Spidey sense perfectly and getting a slow motion dodge. Nothing crazy, but a trophy. Then just get another easy trophy with collecting my 5th backpack, so yeah, good amount of trophies so far. Quick issue with Shocker, and then it's just more unlocking the map, which helps me get my first combat benchmark, which is basically just like an achievement for doing a certain amount of things. It's kind of hard to explain, so just look at the trophy. Then just get all the fast travel points on the map, which guess what? It's another trophy. So you remember how quickly I kind of passed over Shocker? Well, turns out he escaped, and now he's grumpy that I ignored him, and it's a bigger boss battle that's kind of a pain in the butt, but I breeze through because I'm the best in the game. And yeah, woo, go me. It was also a good boss fight because I had to do swinging around to avoid his attacks, which gave me my first traversal benchmark, which is another trophy. And then of course when we beat him, it was also another trophy. So that's 2 quick trophies. We are flying through this. Let's hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. And guess what? It didn't, because as soon as the cutscene finishes, I just start swinging around and a trophy pops for swinging or running across the rooftops of Manhattan. Do I know why this was different to any other time? No, but it's a trophy, so I'll take it. More story progression now, and we meet Jefferson Davis, who is a cop that is a legend because he saves my ass. And we hope that nothing happens to him, because I think he's going to be a great side character for this story. Yeah. Some more collectible stuff now with Black Cat's first photo, which is another collectible in the game. And then also meeting Miles, who some of you may know from comics or certain animated movies. He's currently celebrating his dad getting a medal, who turns out to be Jefferson Davis, the guy, or the cop I should say, who saved our life as Spider-Man. So, what a happy moment. Until the demons decide to bomb it. Yikes. Which kind of kills Jeff. So, Act 1 trophy, yay! Anywho, Act 2 time, and we get introduced to Silver Sable, a mercenary, and she doesn't like me that much. And on top of that, I also find out that Lee is controlling all the demons and is a bad guy. Shocker. While doing all this as well, I also get my 75th takedown, which is a trophy, so that's good. Then just more side stuff like Taskmaster's challenges, and there are a few, but to start with, we do a bomb one, and we get a rating better than Spectacular, so that's a trophy. Some more story happens, and we find out about the bioweapon called Devil's Breath, which is basically capable of wiping out New York, and have my first boss fight with Lee, which was kind of trippy, but no trophy, so that sucks. Horrible boss fight. Don't worry though, because we have another boss fight with Lee very, very quickly. At least that's how I'm going to edit it. And this time we're fighting him in a train. But he does sadly get away with the Devil's Breath during this fight, so kind of ass. And then you'd think the story would slow down a little bit. Hell no, there's a massive ass prison break. And guess who decides to escape? 5 of the most deadly villains that we've dealt with. And then guess who was the mastermind out of the break? Motherfucking Otto. Who would have guessed that our mentor would turn evil? Right? But yeah, we get our ass handed to us in this cutscene. And I mean like handed to us. Body's fucked up. But Act 2 trophy, so it's okay. At least it would be okay. But then Otto just releases Devil Breath to New York. So shit is not okay, it turns out. But now it is that time to slow down, and let's focus on a combat trophy with sticking together 2 enemies with a trip mine 10 times. Easy trophy. Anyway, after a bit of a cutscene, I get teleported to a top of a really tall building, so I decided to do a miscellaneous trophy of doing like 3 tricks while jumping off a building. Pretty simple. Easy trophy. I then do decide to go deal with some of the big bads that released. And first up is Vulture and Electro. And not gonna lie, it was a really good boss fight. Like 5 out of 5 would fight again, which is ironic because I am fighting it again. Lol. But yeah, we defeat them, get a trophy. Things looking good. And if you were doing some good math, you probably would assume that I have to deal with another 2 now, and you would be correct with it being Rhino and Scorpion. What a pairing. So yeah, I trip some balls because of Scorpion, then fight both of them in a shipping containment yard. And I kind of knew this fight really well from last time, so I zoomed through it and locked them both in a container so they can hug it out. Pop that trophy. Now with only 2 left with Otto and Lee, I go straight for Lee, who is currently hunting down Osborn because Osborn is at fault for all of Lee's issues. Shocker. Osborn is a piece of shit. So, I break in, fight Lee for the 3rd time, and again in his mind, which this time, I'm smarter motherfucker. Find the cure, then get my ass handed to me by Otto, and you think I'm joking? No, he fucks me up. Like, my god, my poor body. I low-key thought I was gonna die. Probably should've, but plot armor, right? Now, it would be endgame time, and on the way to start that last mission, I get my 10th vehicle takedown just in random crimes, giving me another trophy. So let's start this last fight, and I can tell you now it's one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. Like, oh my god, it was great. And not only the gameplay, like the story beats, the voice acting, the damn suit that Peter builds to deal with Otto, it's all so perfect. And just when you think you can't feel any more emotions, you beat Otto, you get the cure, and then you have to go back and decide between May and every other person. Well, you don't have to decide, but the game does for you. But you know, just, oh, the scene, it kills me every time. It makes me emotional every single time. Why, mate? Why? I just get the damn trophy and move on to the collection shit of this game, because my god, this story is perfect. So to start with the collection stuff now to deal with all that shit, we do the combat Taskmaster challenge and get a spectacular or ultimate rating. So yeah, another one of those. Then I finally do all the optional tasks while rating a base, which I should have done ages ago, and kind of proves that I am a horrible gamer, so my bad. I finally use some of the tokens I've gotten through doing all the collectible and story stuff, and unlock 5 different suits, and also try them on, so, another relatively simple trophy. Then another Taskmaster challenge, with this time being a drone challenge. And yeah, I got Spectacular or Ultimate. I got one of the two, so there's the trophy. Then used Peter's photography skills and got every single landmark on the map. Yeah, he's unexciting, I'm sorry. Then just craft 15 upgrades and then do all the science stuff in Otto's lab because the game makes you, and my god is it boring. Like, oh my god, it's boring. But it did give me enough XP to then max out all my skills. So now I'm the ultimate Spider-Man. I should probably say superior, damn it. Just fast travel for the 5th time, which in the game sense means using the subway, but I don't know. I just got lazy a little bit, I'll be honest. I finally start the side missions and do the first ones for the corrupted students, which is basically just dealing with Lee's bullshit infecting students. And of course, when all finished, we got the trophy. Next, I become a ninja. See? And that's all I'll say. Then I complete the prisoner camps, which is one of, I think, 4, because there's still Sable, Demon, and Fisk ones to go. Once finishing all Taskmaster's challenges, we finally fight the man himself, and oh my god, that boss fight is underwhelming. Very, very underwhelming. So just pop the damn trophy. Black Cat photos finish next, and besides the beautiful, beautiful suit that they give me, it was really pointless. Unless you do the DLC, which I might do later. We will see. Then it was Sable's outpost, and fuck her outpost, because her soldiers had jetpacks, and fuck them, because they're shit, and they counter you even when you're trying to do combos. So fuck the Sable outpost, fuck Sable's jetpacks, fuck. Then got all the backpacks too, yeah. Then it's just Fisk hideouts and Demon hideouts, so let's just tick both of them off right now. And also finally unlocking all the suits, which I only used, I think, 2, which was just the original suit you start off with the game, and then a trench coat-ish sort of suit that I just really liked. Then we just dapped up some civilians, like Spider-Man 3 style, so that was kind of fun. And then also hunted down some pigeons, which is a weird sentence to say. Then we get some action again with dealing with Tombstone, which was kind of a fun fight. I kind of liked the idea behind it, but it probably could have been executed better. But I'm just complaining, like, the game's fucking great. And his was the last side mission, so trophy for that. And then we also finish up the research stations, which were shit. Hated them. Don't do them again. So let's add that. And then we get all the crimes done in every district, 100%ing every district, giving us the trophy for that. Now it's just to go visit the Avengers, which we do. Trophy, yay. Then we visit a great man, and honestly, RIP Ben. Love you. You have made Spider-Man a great character, and we'll shout out to Stan Lee. Thank you so much as well, RIP. And then the plat. So, we did it. Let's go. So yeah, summing up Spider-Man Remastered, or just Spider-Man in general, for PS5 made by Insomniac. It's a great time, it's a great game. It is pretty much the main reason I originally bought a PlayStation, and especially PS5. So if you have it, or even if you don't, it's worth the money. Play it, plat it, 1000%. I recommend it, one of the best experiences of your life. I promise you, you will almost miss it after you platinum it, and then do Miles on Spider-Man 2. Honestly, it's great. But yeah, like the video, comment games you want to see in the future. There are some lined up. I've just bought a shit ton, so that'll be fun, right? And sub to know when your videos are posted, so you know if the game that you wanted is posted, or if there's games that you just think, oh yeah, could be a fun time. But yes, please plat Spider-Man, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.